Okay, looks like we're live. Okay. So last stream, that was like how many months ago? I don't remember. I said I wanted to do another one soon, but I ended up not doing one soon because it's busy and also just I don't know. But yeah, I'm just making a environment for the game now. I'm just kind of setting the floor right here. I'm doing like just this sort of thing. We have kind of a grid of floor tiles, or like roughly a grid. So it's like it doesn't go. You can see here, there's the walls here. I'm just like going up to the walls. I'm not going underneath. And I've got like more polygons because I'm doing that, but there's a reason. Part of the reason is just me having like sort of pseudo OCD. I just kind of prefer it like that, but also there's a technical reason, which is I'm using Godot engine, and Godot engine, if your walls and your floors like clip into each other and stuff, like anything in your environment's clipping into each other, it screws up baked lighting. So you get like just a lot of like weird glitchy lighting that's messed up. So I don't want that. Did I not have a wall on this side? Oh, it was separate object. Okay. What did that just do? Alt D S X minus one. There. Okay. So yeah, I'm just setting up the floor here. I've got like corners like this. Which some people might say shouldn't do, but actually, do that. I'm using this floor plan for a children's hospital that I found online, but it's like some of these labels are just like base. What is base? I don't know what that is. I wish there was like I could find photos of it. Because I don't know what that means. All this stuff. I'm trying not to have like too many triangles, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. I should probably not do like this. Another reason for the extra polygons though is I can do vertex based lighting. It won't look like complete crap. Vertex-based lighting will improve performance by quite a lot. It wasn't possible in Godot until like a couple weeks ago, and 4.4, I think which is in like alpha, not even alpha, it's like early dev build status. But I might still use it. This is not going to get done for a while anyway. It'll probably be stable before I'm done. Okay, now I'm going to join these. That's fine. Actually, I think this reference image is like from New Zealand or something. I did find actually the website for the hospital that this came from, and they actually had little mascot characters for that hospital, which I thought was a funny coincidence. I'm trying to make like a actual mascot horror game, and they've got actual mascots. I didn't know there actually were hospitals with mascots. I should have saved some pictures. I could have showed them. Put them on stream. If I go the vertex sliding route, I might want to have a square here, but it's fine. I have one on this side. Do I want to rework this? I might as well. I think it should take a second. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Also might do like different material here for the floor. Like, that's sea fighting really bad. There. But yeah, I might do different materials for the floor. What am I doing? I just noticed there's a camera in these rooms. I did not mean to include the camera in the collection. Yeah, these rooms are in a different Blender file. I just instanced them here just to put them there, just to kind of block things out. I should probably have walls at the back here. I'll just do that real quick. Just rotate in object mode so the front is actually the front of the object. I don't think it matters, but I like to be kind of perfectionist about that stuff. Maybe a little too much. Little details like that. Just comes from being a programmer, I guess. I don't know. Five. Oh, that's... There's a wall there. Okay. Okay. And then Alt D. Another over here. Yeah. Um. Okay. Okay, so over here is going to be a courtyard. It's going to do like one of those sort of creepy liminal space type courtyards where it's like there's a roof above it. It's not actually outdoors. Might do like some small skylights or something, but it's supposed to be underground, so I want it to look a little creepy. It's like this started as like a satire thing where I was like, oh, I'm just gonna shit on Garden of Ban, but like also I kind of want to do like an actual spooky liminal space hospital thing because I actually like kind of like spooky backrooms-esque liminal spaces. How do I want to actually do this? I should probably get like reference images for courtyards. I guess I can do that real quick. Courtyard. Images, search. Let's do like hospital courtyard. I'm not showing this because I don't want to show my web browser on stream. That's a very risky move. Okay. Yeah. It's just like little windows. I want like pretty big windows though. So it kind of feels like the same space. It's still indoors, so like it doesn't even need to be like doors on the entrance of this courtyard. I should have gathered these ahead of time. This is part of the reason I was afraid of streaming. It's because I'd be fumbling like this. Here's a sort of weird. I'm not using that picture. Well, maybe. Oh, this sort of thing. I might could do this. Let me save this. Okay, let me show you this. Stick a image. Okay. See this? They've got like there's a covered area while going around the courtyard. And the courtyard itself is like, there's no windows or anything into it. I might do this sort of thing. So this is like, you can't see my mouse, but uh, yeah, I just have like hospital hallways, and it's just like open straight into the courtyard because the courtyard is indoors. So I might as well do that sort of thing. That's just a random image I found. Okay. So I might do that. I just put this like wall cube here just to block it out earlier. So let's do like, let me pull that image up where I can see it. This is a very low resolution image. That's fine though. Scale that a bit. Okay. So I think what I'll probably do, we just model like the arch by itself. Just like hide everything. Just model one of these and then I'll just instance it on the scene multiple times. I might not even export it with this file, I might just export it by itself, set it up like, yeah. Sorry, I had to mute for a second. It's just noise in the background. It might come back. Hopefully not. Add another of these. Yeah. Wait, is that lined up? Oh, it's not. Oh, I did. I do Shift Y there. Don't scale on the Y-axis. Okay. Does this even... This doesn't even belong here. What am I doing? This is just gonna be like... Yeah, just one thing here. Where did that come from? I don't know. Not sure how that got there. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Okay, I will be actually right back for a second. Okay, sorry for that. I'm back now. Okay. What was I doing? The courtyard arch, right? Just do like, do this sort of thing. Make an arch real quick. Okay. I want like a extrusion here for like a column. It's supposed to be a face on edge. That might be sticking out too much. Just cut that back like half. A little less extrusion there. And repeat that on the other side. No. There we go. I'll mark some edges sharp. Probably should have done that before symmetrizing, but whatever. and sharp and smooth, and that looks good. There's a seam here, but shouldn't be able to notice that. Like in game, it's just the seam between objects. I'll make sure the UV, the texture doesn't have a seam there. Just do like world coordinates or something. Should probably do like an extrusion at the bottom too, actually. Sharp on these. I don't think it matters, but it might improve performance a very marginal amount. Yeah, okay, that's... I don't know, does that look weird in like a hospital? Children's hospital? Whatever. Name this... let's say like courtyard arch, I don't know. Courtyard arch, make sure you name everything. You don't have your blender scenes with cube 0.137, do you? Oh yes, cube.0 cube 4. Right where I left it. Okay. I'll put these in the collection, hold on. It doesn't like... What is this? Those are not supposed to be in that one. Yeah, these are supposed to be in collection 3. Let me actually name these. Courtyard. Arches. And this is like... what are we going to call this? This area at the hospital. Let's call it like west area. I don't know if it's actually going to be west, but whatever. It's west on the reference image I downloaded, I think. E2, is that east or? No, I don't think that's east. I think it's like building E is that way or something. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's just to label it with something. Do we want like one more? That might be a little narrow, I don't know. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. Oh, you know what? I need a thing at the corner too, don't I? Do that. You know what? No, do looks like a corner art version of the arch here. Yeah, there we go. Then mark this one sharp. Get this, hide this for a second. Okay. And then let me also set the origin on that. Okay, this is courtyard arch corner. Okay, this should look decent, I guess. I'm missing one here. Oh. No, I wanted these. Like that, I guess. Sure. I think these two aren't supposed to be here. These are supposed to be corners. It's apparently not quite centered, but it's fine. Okay. Get rid of that. Give me another minute. I'll be back. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, that should hopefully be the last of that, sorry. Okay. This courtyard is not actually centered on the arches, well, no open manners, but now it is. These are higher than the walls, but I can make the ceiling go up. The area around the courtyard, that's fine. Speaking of which, I don't have a ceiling. So I will just duplicate the floor. Oh, this wall's lower. Okay. And then for the ceiling here. It should be like, we'll say, at a fixed distance from the courtyard, the ceiling is higher. That's it. So that's 3 meters away. 3 meters in all directions, probably fine. Fine. Why did I have a cut there? I don't remember. It's the. Oh, it's gonna wrap around. Da, da, da. There. 1, 2, 3. Say 1.5 for now, sure. Bridge. Okay, in this area, wrapping around, we are going to extrude that up. Not that much. And I don't want faces there. I think that kind of works. Yeah, that's good. Let me get rid of this extra edge in the middle. Okay, so guess the floor should wrap around it too. I've got it cut halfway. Maybe I should put it there, actually. You have the floor change on the like inner side. I think I'm gonna do something like this. I'll have a pathway there. I'll make that a separate object though from the floor. Let's extrude these here for now. I don't know what I'm gonna put here, but I might have that trail off and go somewhere. Okay, for the courtyard, let's I guess start on the ground. Should I do this in a separate file? Because this courtyard is actually a instance from a separate Blender file. I wanted to try to like keep stuff manageable in multiple files. I don't know if it matters that much. Now I'll just do it here. I can move it later. Actually, maybe. That's not what I meant to do. Maybe I should have this like match the curvature of that. You know what? Yeah. Let me actually do this in the other file. Let me see. Let's just open it. How far out from the center was it? Oh, shoot. Oh, why did I make this? That's what I already have open. How far? 7.6. Symmetrical courtyard. Back floor. There we go. And you know what? Actually, should have done. Like that. That's not aligned. Yeah, this is like not grid aligned right here. That's fine though. How many edges is this? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. It's 32. Did I make this? That is 36. Okay. That's 36. Whatever. It was just 4 extra because of the pathways, yeah. That's fine. Here, let's do. I think that lines up. Okay. We can do this. That. Yeah, a little triangle on each side. Where the path is. And then. Bridge. There we go. Perfect. See, when you're doing 3D models for games, you have to think about stuff like this more so than when you're doing 3D models just to pre-render pictures or videos. Here we go. And the little garden bed. Duplicate that too. I don't know, is that too like simple and plain of a courtyard? Needs like benches or something, doesn't it? Especially if it's like a hospital courtyard. I feel like it needs seats. I'm looking at some image references. Hold on. Yeah, there should be some sort of bench. I could like put benches. I can just put them like here on these corners to have a bench. And I thought I could have swore I downloaded a park bench at some point. I guess I just don't have an asset library. I know I have benches. Well, whatever. I'll just put like a. Let's do a cube. There. Bench. That's definitely a bench and not just a cube. I'll replace that with an actual bench later. Viewport display, show the name. Yeah, so now you know it's a bench. It says bench right there. See? DRZ. There. DRZ. I should have turned screencast keys on. I didn't think about it. Need to remember to do that for streams so you can actually see what I'm doing. I don't know Blender that well. Yeah, that'd be fine, sure. Okay, let's create another one. Let's call it like central area after west area. I could probably split this ceiling off too. Okay, that's the start of central area. Let's make a floor for central area. I'm not really following this reference image anymore. I don't know what to put here. Sides, hallways. So it's supposed to be sort of spooky and backrooms-esque, but it's not like actually backrooms, so it needs to make sense. Because this is actually supposed to be a believable hospital. At least somewhat believable. Just make like a room with hallway with doors. Worry about what's gonna go there later. Okay. Yeah, I want to split like a separate split into a separate floor and ceiling objects. I don't want like one giant thing for the entire level. This is a game. I need to like be able to do like culling and stuff. Improves performance. Because if you have one giant object, the entire thing is rendering at once or it's not. So if you've got to do like lighting calculations on the entire thing if it's visible. even if it's parts that you can't see. So like you don't want your level geometry to be one giant object, because then it has to render the entire thing all the time. You want to split it into pieces so it can just render pieces, and it can decide which pieces are visible and which should be rendered and which shouldn't be. Yeah. So that's why I would gotta make sure to break this into pieces. I might even need to break it into more pieces than I have now. Or at least this part. It's like I've got this central wall, and I've got this is like I've got a wall for each hospital, at each patient room, and this back wall too, or these back walls. I don't know. Well, yeah, like the ceiling might ought to be split into more pieces. It's okay for now though. I'll worry about it later. Walls. Let's do walls. Walls for central area. Actually, let's do move that object node. I'll have one separate object on each side. Not around the cursor. Also, if you notice, I'm aligning everything to a grid. That is also partly me having pseudo OCD, but also partly for a game engine. It makes things easier for a video game, because you can. I'm gonna have to put like collision shapes on this stuff, and it's way easier to line this stuff up the collision shapes up correctly with the mesh if you make everything perfectly aligned to the grid. It's super easy. If you don't align it stuff, it's a pain in the ass, and it's also never going to be exactly right. If you align everything perfectly to the grid, it's super easy, and it's always exact. For collision shapes. Oh, why did that? Oh, I know what I did. Fumbling with the buttons. Let's go to like here. Yeah, let's kind of sort of start following the floor plan image again. Sort of, not exactly. So I've already broken from it. Let's do another one on the other side. Here, this is, I made the wall go out to there, but yeah, maybe just stop there for now. This is also too low. Not tall enough. Too short. Okay, this is starting to come together. Let me do the ceiling and walls on this courtyard above the, like, the upper floors. X and Y symmetry. Okay, how many floors is this gonna be? Let's see. This floor is like 2.4 meters. It's like this high though. It's like over 3 at the, around the courtyard though. So this one's gonna be higher than most of the floors, but let's say if the floor is like 40 centimeters thick, maybe. So like next floor is gonna start there. And it's going to have a height of 2.8. Okay, so that's each floor of the hospital. It's underground. This is way at like the bottom floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like 6 floors down. Let's do like 8, maybe. That's gonna look weird, but that's sort of the point. Okay. I don't know, is that too high? Let's see, the patient rooms are like how wide? I don't know, this doesn't tell me because it's not on mesh. I guess I didn't do that for collection instances. It's like, yeah, 4.2 meters. And there's like 2 meters, or 20 centimeters in between each rooms. That's like 4.4 meters. And these are 4.4 meters each. Okay. So, or between 2.2, so 2 of them is 4.4. So yeah, there's a room every 2 arches, which I did not space them that way. I have an odd number. Okay. Or 7 odd number. Yeah, because I put one at the center. Ugh. Whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, that's fine. Model a window. Should have a reference image. I did not come well enough prepared for this. Most of these are pretty simple. Okay, that'll work. Okay, it's just a very simple image. Courtyard. Okay. Window. Let's make it a separate object. Just one window. One window is its own object. I shouldn't. No, it's like a cube. Make it up. You know. Okay, so like 4 meters for the. No, I didn't do it that way. I put the 4 meters at the top. Okay, so it's like on this reference image, they've got the. Let me show the reference image. Let's scale that down. Okay, this is what I'm looking at now for window reference. You can see there's a person in this window here. We just like get the mouse where you can. Okay, the mouse shows up behind the image, but this window you can see there's a person here, and also if you look at the ground floor windows, you can see that the windows always the windows go all the way to the floor. I don't know if I want to do that. Where's that image of like the famous hotel in London with like the indoor courtyard? The creepy looking courtyard. Okay, yeah, I just searched liminal hotel courtyard and it shows up as like the second result. Sure, we'll save it there. There's this hotel. Famous liminal space thing. Yes, it's very plain. The walls. It's just like the flat color in the window. I don't know. I kind of want like some detail. I think that looks too plain. Okay, well, let's start with. I said 2.8 meters tallest floor, right? Yeah, okay. How wide did I make these? Just under 4 meters. Like 3.8. I'm doing it like this just because I want it like at 3/4. The cuts. Okay, how high should the windowsill be off the floor? What's like a typical height for that? You can't even see what I'm doing. I have the picture still over it, sorry. OBS just crashed, that's fun, okay. I think I'm back though. Yeah, okay, I'm back on. Okay, sorry. I've never seen OBS crash before, but then again, I've barely streamed, so. happened? Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, the windowsill. How high should the window be off the floor? I should probably make it kind of low because it's a children's hospital. There's supposed to be children looking out the windows. They're not very tall. Let's say like 60 centimeters, sure. Okay. So that's the window. How wide should the window be? So, let's see. Tape measure time. I don't know if you can hear the tape measure, but I've got a tape measure. You can kind of hear it. I think the noise gate's mostly blocking it. I don't know, 120 centimeters is kind of wide, but I think that's good. We'll do that. Sure. See, I think wait. Something like that. And like, yeah, it just looks kind of plain. So I feel like there should be a little detail. Should probably just texture it on, maybe. Yeah, let's just texture the detail because, like, yeah, I think most of them they're pretty flat. There's not like extrusions. Aside from like a little bit around maybe the window frame, but yeah. Okay, that's fine. We'll just make sure there's seams for the textures. Yeah, might as well. Let's do like, we'll do a separate material for, oops, no, oh, that's not what I wanted. Unwrap. Unwrap. Let's do like 3 material slots. Yep. Oops. Boop. Assign that slot 2. Unwrap. That's the window frame, and then the window. Assign slot 3. Okay. We'll have to like bake a texture onto this probably. You know what? Maybe I should have more than one window per object so I can have the texture. Well, now I'll just do like, I don't know. I'll think about it later. I should have named these. Hold on. Hello. Or hello. Window. What did that just? Why is that courtyard window? Courtyard window? Whatever. Fix now. DRZ. Shifter. DZ 2.8. Shifter. And delete that. No, I didn't want to do material bigger than solid. Let me do material here just to set the viewport display settings. Just so I can see what this is supposed to look like. Roughly. Yep, something like that. Cool. And now for the ceiling. Courtyards are not supposed to be exposed to the sky. Don't you know that? You're supposed to always have ceilings. They're indoor spaces. Alright. Yeah, with symmetry on. I actually do probably want like some skylights though, just letting some light in. UV seams. Okay, let's do the 2 material slots again. Make the skylight parts. It's 6 stories underground, but once you go far enough, it's not that deep underground. So that the courtyard still has a skylight. Actually, actual sunlight coming in. Or maybe not. Maybe it's fake sunlight, I don't know. Oops. Okay. Fix that. Okay. Yeah, different material. Give it its own UV. Not UV layer or UV map, but just unwrap it. Doesn't matter if it overlaps with the other material slots. There's this gap here for the floor slash ceiling of this floor. Let me add something here. Just do this for now. Texture that or something later, but use that for now. Let me actually put materials here. I'll see what this looks like. With a emissive skylight. Iron skylight emission 1. Very noisy because of the ray tracing thing, but yeah, I need the ray tracing on or the light doesn't work. I need to put backface cooling on the materials. I really wish I could make that the default. There we go, now I can see in from outside. Yeah, it's still dark, needs textures and lighting and stuff, but yeah, that's good, I guess. This should probably... Yeah, just get backface calling set up on stuff. Where's the light coming from here? That doesn't matter. Okay. I guess we can start like setting up some textures. I just add like some random UV seams and places here. This is just temporary. In game, I may like, I'll probably do like world triplanar coordinates. I'm probably not actually going to use the UV map because I want to make sure there's no like seams between the different objects. But just to preview it in Blender, I'm going to add UVs. I guess do UV map on the ceiling too, why not? Well, do it on the floor. Okay. So let's see, what do we got for floor materials? I was looking at floor materials earlier. Probably would make sense for like a fake wood floor, like a laminate maybe. In the hallways. Or would it be like just vinyl tile? When I looked at reference images earlier, sometimes there's like a mix. Yeah, I think like the corridors of a hospital is typically just like, yeah, vinyl tile. Terrazzo or whatever. Which I have. There was this one here. This is on a different file, but this I based off of a reference image. It's kind of like colors because it's supposed to be a children's hospital. I made it colorful based off a reference image I saw. And this material is just using the vertex color for the floor. So like this is actually a grid here. I might do that. This chair I also modeled a while ago. This is like how this chair turned out actually, but it needs a little tweaking. But yeah, this is actually very low poly. You can't tell that just by looking at it. You can barely see any polygons. Turned out well. Needs some tweaking, but also needs a different texture on the chair because it's dark green. Again, it's supposed to be a children's hospital. It should be something colorful. Bright and colorful. Not dark green, even though it looks good. Doesn't fit. I might reuse the green for something else, though. There's a project I want to make. It's like not a game, but I want to. It'll be in a game engine. I want a lot of game assets, like random stuff like that, just like room props. What is that material? For the floor. Tiles 40. Yeah, that looks like it. What's that gold color? Face corner, white color, white. There we go. Yeah, I gotta UV unwrap this. Okay, I can't just... There's not an active camera. There's a camera linked from hospital room. I can apparently set that as active camera. I don't know what that... There's not a camera there. What the heck is this doing? I had this camera here for UV unwrapping. Yeah, it's like set. Look, it's set in the corner here. It's an orthographic camera with a... It's just like aligned to the corner. I'm gonna do the same trick again. Camera, add a camera. Median, or orthographic scale 2. Change the active camera to the one I just... What was that? What was that? I saw like a warning. That was weird. Oh yeah, this camera. Lower. Project from view. Yeah. That is too small. Or is it? Too big. Huh? Is that? Wait, how big of a scale is that? Oh, it's 1. But it's 2 tiles on the floor. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Let me line it like that. What am I selecting? Oh, it's the ceiling. What the floor? Lower floor. There. Floor. Project from view. There we go. Look at that. Grid aligned tiles. I don't have 1 meter grid aligned walls though, so that looks a little funny, but yeah, it's fine. I should have the ceiling. Material. Okay. Certain areas. Oh, what's this? Unsupported displacement method. There is no displacement. What? Why is it saying that? Also, it doesn't have shadow backface calling. I thought I fixed that. Oh, it's because this isn't from the asset library. This is just from the I think the hospital room has its own copy of this material. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, yeah, it does have its own copy because I had the vertex color thing. Okay. So like these areas, I think this the reference image is just a base. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean, but I'm going to make this like a nursing station or something. I'll put the faux vinyl wood floor or something here. Wood floor 007, that'll work. This is supported displacement method too. I've never seen that before. Okay. Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna make a local copy of this, and I'm gonna... Transparent shadows. Maybe I should have that on. Or the asset library, whatever. I'm gonna scale this down. Or up, or whatever. Get rid of the displacement texture, just take that out of there because I'm not gonna use it. How big is this supposed to be? How big do I want it to be? Where's that image I saw earlier? Sorry. Yeah, this one. This is what I was thinking of. Okay, they've got a small wood floor thing. Yep, they... I don't know, maybe that's fine, actually, at scale. It's very small, but like it's supposed to be fake wood, so it shouldn't be as big. Maybe just make it a little bigger. But like, yeah. Turn the normal map strength down too, so it's doesn't look as much like real wood. Make it glossier too. Still too bumpy. Okay, I think I might need to just like manually tweak the normal map if I'm gonna use this material, because I want to get rid of like the bumps in the wood, but I still want the bumps between the planks, or fake planks in this case. But that's fine for now. You know, I still want to make this a little bigger, I think. I can't tell because there's like nothing here. It's just an empty hallway. I can't really... Hard to judge scale, but I think I do want that a little bigger. Okay. And these two. No. Yeah, these two areas. Rotate them. And And also maybe move them a little so they're not overlapping the other floor. I don't think it matters, but let's have them not overlap if we can. I don't think it matters because this doesn't even fit in the 1x1 UV map. That's fine though. Should we do? We should do the ceiling material too, I guess. Yeah, that'll work. Name this stuff too. I should need to be doing this better. I'm not doing a good enough job of this. It matters more if you're exporting to a game engine because you gotta organize assets and stuff. Especially if you're gonna reuse it. Do I want like a drop ceiling thing here? Let me see how it looks. Mapping. Mapping. UV map. Shading. Let's see. So for these tiles, we've got 6 by 6. How big are these tiles supposed to be? I don't remember. I think standard size is 24 inches, which was 60 centimeters. We'll do 60. We'll do the metric 60 centimeters because we're working in Blender. That's Blender's units as meters. Okay, so instead of 1/6, we want 3/5. So scale that. Divided by 6, 5. Wait. Okay, divide by 6 makes it 1 meter. Okay. Oops. Dividing makes it larger, and then divide by times 5. Ah, it's annoying. Okay, divide by 3. Okay, so that's 60 centimeters, I think. I did that math right. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yep, that's exactly right. Okay. Does look a little weird though because it doesn't align with the ceiling, but that's fine. Yeah, I can just stick like decals on this and dough to do like the lights, vents. I can cut holes in the ceiling for vents too. I don't know. We'll see. When we get there, I tend not to plan that far ahead. If you didn't notice already. Okay, what next? Guess we can do like a countertop over here. Make sure this stuff's in the right collections. I think I've been putting stuff on the courtyard. I don't know what to call that. Okay, anyway, this is a countertop. Type, what do you call it? Not a countertop, but like a... I don't know. It's the thing of a thing. I should have a name for it. Figure out what it is later. Little countertop sticking out. 4 centimeters, I guess, is good. That's not the right one. There we go. Should it be that long? That just feels weird. I really wish I knew what this base was supposed to be. Base. What is base? Okay, I'm looking at another reference image now. I want to try this. I've got a little weird corner sticking out. You know what? That's fine. Nope, not that way. You weren't supposed to go that way. You're supposed to go around this way. There. Might do the same thing on the side, actually. Yeah, just duplicate it. I'm not modeling that again. Let's try to align more stuff to the 1 meter grid. I'm also going to do another wall here. Here's another object. Split things up more. Actually, this is. This is maybe not realistic, but this actually might be good for like gameplay. If there's something, there's like a. You're getting chased. You can come down, come through here, jump over this countertop to try to get away. Could use that as like a mechanic. Yeah, that might work. Okay. I'm gonna add like a little indent here because I see that in the picture and I think that looks neat. We'll copy it. Sure. I think it might be too high up. Do I have a like a? I think I have like a desk chair as a. Hold on. I can just stick in here just for now for scale. Da, da, da. Here. Yes, office chair. Placed it over there. Maybe it's a tiny bit high, but I don't know, maybe just like 10 centimeters down. Yeah, that's might be more right. That I think is a little better. Put that on text. There. That is an export. Little chair all by itself. Little reception area thing. What this is. I'll do something similar on this side, I guess. Or maybe this could be like a little waiting area lounge, just like some sofas and tables. Yeah, maybe do that. So that it's I still don't know what base is. Yeah, well, we'll leave it for now. I don't know, I mean, this is looking pretty good for now. I think this might be a decent point to call it. I don't know, what do I want to do? What do I want to start on next? I think I might need to spend some time thinking about what I want to put on this side of the floor, hospital floor. On the other side of the courtyard. This has got patient rooms here. I mean, obviously there's going to be more patient rooms, but if we like look at this. Oops. Like look at this map, we've got like meeting room, staff room. This is a hallway. Staircase. I need stairs and elevators somewhere. Link to another office or another area of the building. I think is like sort of separated. Yeah, that's like separated. That's like a bridge between buildings. Yes, and yeah, this is like not the ground floor. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna probably have to spend some time deciding what should go where on the next area. Because over here I just sort of decided what's on the outside where you can see it. I'll probably just make this area where you can't get to in the game. So I don't have to think about it. Might not even let you go in all these patient rooms. Yeah, okay, well, that'll do for now. Yeah, I'll call it here. Okay, thank you for watching. If you watched the video, I'm going to end now. Bye bye. See you next time, hopefully. I'll try to do this one. I'll try to do the next one, like, hopefully next week. What I might try to do is streams weekend mornings and maybe Wednesday and Thursday afternoons. Maybe evenings. We'll see. I want to try to do this more often because I want to, like, practice talking. I'm not good at that. Anyway, I think that's about it. Bye.